We needed a tornado to this lady. He's like, you fucking have the kid, you're only 17 years old, your life is fucking over. You're never gonna amount to anything. You're not gonna go to college, you're never gonna get a good job, you're gonna end up working at McDonald's or a gas station. Your life is over. You will never amount to anything but a hill of shit. Harsh. And then he sat down and took a long pull out of a 22-ounce can of Steel Reserve, half wrapped in a brown paper bag, just negating everything he had just said. You can't judge somebody while you drink Steel Reserve. You can't give somebody life advice either. If you take life advice from somebody drinking Steel Reserve, that's like taking parenting advice from your molester uncle, who's drinking Steel Reserve, the official beer of sex offenders everywhere. If Dr. Martin Luther King had been giving his speech, and he said, I have a dream, and then he reached down under the podium and grabbed a 22-ounce can of Steel Reserve, half wrapped in a brown paper bag, no one would have cared. It's Dr. King. It's very compelling, guys. He can do whatever he wants. All right. So, what else? Do you guys know who Pat Robertson is? You guys, anybody here know who that fucking maggot is? If you don't, he runs a show called the 700 Club, which is answers the question, is there anything that can make Fox News look like a hippie drum circle? It's just the worst fucking thing ever. And he's just a cockroach in a man suit. He's a terrible person. And recently they let this fucking maniac give live life advice on the air. Like, they don't edit it, they just straight up, like me to you. And people will ask him questions, and that's going about as well as you might expect. Recently I saw a video of him answering a very difficult question. Somebody had called in and they're like, listen, Pat Robertson, my son of 6 months died of SIDS. Can you tell me why God would take my son away from me? That's going to require a lot of compassion, human empathy, and understanding to answer correctly. All things Pat Robertson has absolutely none of. Because what he actually said was, well, maybe your son was going to grow up to be Hitler, so God just killed him. Two problems with that. First of all, he thought that would be comforting to another human being. That's what a lizard would think. Like, that's weird to me. But two, God already let one Hitler through. That's how we know who Hitler is. And it was like, oh no, man, fucking, I looked at the wrong number on the ledger. I thought it was 50,000, not 5 million. Never again. I recently bought myself a Vampire the Masquerade tarot card deck. And I gave myself my first reading. The card said, I would soon regret a purchase. All right.
One more time, Mr. Dan Weber! Keep this thing rock and rolling, moving, grooving. Our next comedian come to the stage. That's my homeboy and them. Y'all always sitting up front every time, man. I know your torch. I can tell your torch from anybody else's when it's lit. Like I'll be down there in a minute. Just here I come, man. This next comedian coming to the stage is gonna miss out while I'm getting high, but we're gonna laugh at him. Please put your hands together and show your love, Mr. Marcus Cottonmouth!
Alright, so I did this show a few months ago, and these steps weren't right here. And I didn't come here, I wasn't planning to be on this show. A friend of mine isn't here for some reason. And when I walked in, Jinx said, well, if he doesn't show up, you're on the show. And God damn, I've never rooted for an engine to blow so bad. They paying weed. Like, I'm trying to get in on this, I just can't hang out. But also, beyond that, the stage wasn't here last time I did it, and I didn't know I was here today until a a minute before my set, and I almost made the most unnecessary dramatic entrance in the fucking, because we had to get up, we had to just show the vert off last time. We just had to hop up and show that fast twitch muscle fiber off. Oh yeah, and Dan was talking about Still Reserve. I was offended by that. Was anybody else like offended by that? My dad drank Still Reserve. 2 of them, $3.50. How do you beat that? And beyond that, he wasn't sex offended. He was misunderstood. My dad was just misunderstood. He was a kind man. He cared. So I've been watching videos of the cool shit Obama's done in the past, his past 2 years of the presidency. Not anything political, I don't fucking read. Like, I'm talking about like saying pop off and shit, and Kendrick Lamar and bricking a bunch of layups and shit. And I got to the point where he was at that funeral in South Carolina after that white dude killed all those people, and he started singing Amazing Grace. And I was watching this while in the food court of the mall. Here I was, this 6'1" black dude crying into a big old plate of teriyaki chicken. And I thought, if only Sandra Bullock could see me now. She would adopt me and teach me how to play football. None of you motherfuckers would know me. I'd be that one NFL dude who's famous for getting DUIs. Like, why won't he get an Uber? Like, why won't he just get an Uber? I think it's obvious I'm a rap fan. I'm sure I give that off. There are trends in rap. I'm 24, and I feel like I'm getting old at this point. Like, 'cause there are trends I'm not feeling that much. There's the auto tune. There's the skinny jeans, and then there's these big fake fat transplants. Have y'all seen these? These like the Kim Kardashian, the Amber Roses, like the. Granted, they're outliers. They look great. They look fucking great. They are the outliers, though. It's the rest of them that need to stop. Because they all kind of look like centaurs. They are. Like, there are a bunch of douchebag Sagittariuses walking around right now with tattoos on their arm that look eerily similar to Nicki Minaj. And, like, I'm from St. Louis, and there was a stripper, a popular stripper, back in my hometown. Because I'm from a hometown where we have a popular stripper, and she got the ass surgery. She got it done at a motel near the airport in St. Louis, but they filled it up with like fix-a-flat, like rubber cement, some shit. I don't know what to fill it up with, because she died immediately, like cardiac arrest, dead on the spot. Yeah, sad story and all that, but like you get what you pay for, right? Like I was high as shit and I went to Safeway one morning because I wanted some Pop-Tarts, but I skimped out and I bought the Safeway brand Pop-Tart impersonators because they were like 60 of them for $2 a piece, and they broke apart like sheet glass and they cut the roof of my mouth like Captain Crunch. Point being, you get what you pay for, right? Like, alright, like I'm blind as shit. Y'all see these guys like that? I got my lenses are as thick as if you put all the ingredients of a Lunchable together like that. That's fucking thick, because I'm blind. Without my glasses, I couldn't see shit. I wouldn't let some dude at a LASIK end, I wouldn't let some dude at La Quinta end do my LASIK surgery. Just wouldn't happen. Like, I'm broke, so I'm resigned to the fact that I'm blind. Apparently she was broke, so she should have been resigned to the fact that she's shaped like a tornado. You know, like all big at the top and get small as it goes down. You know, like you ever had a bag of Bugles, potato chips? I've been at comedy now almost a year. It'll be a year in April, and I'm not famous yet. I don't hold up. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. This isn't what I thought it was. I'm not happy with what's going on. So I got an idea to get some money. I heard Writing's where it's at. You know, so I get into screenwriting and shit like that. But I got an idea for a game show, because I figure all you bearded motherfuckers are gonna bring game shows back, and I'm trying to get in on that early. My game show is called Mormon or Autistic. Hear me out, hear me out. There are like two guys under sheets. And you rip off the sheets to reveal two pasty-faced white dudes with like their shirts buttoned all the way up to the top with like a purple Nike fanny pack. And you gotta tell me which one's out spreading the word of the Lord and which one's real good at building model airplanes and doing Sudokus and shit. And playing Soul Calibur. I used to have to babysit a little autistic kid who would whoop my ass at Soul Calibur non-stop, and I wanted to trip that little motherfucker. Let me stop admitting shit over here. They said my full name before I walked on stage. Let me stop. That kid coming back, somebody gonna blame me for that shit. I like them. They was like, they've been silently critiquing. Like I heard one go, that part was funny. And I ignored it when they said it. I was gonna come back to it later. that part was funny. I've been over here for like 10 minutes. That part, you know what? She's talking about you, bitch. We need more black women in Portland. Where the fuck are they at? Jesus, I missed this. Where y'all from? Y'all can't. Are y'all from here? Jeff? Y'all go to Jeff? No. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not from here. I only know a few black high schools. Sorry, and they're all presidents. Fuck you. Did you go to Eisenhower? I don't know. Sorry, I don't know all the fucking PSL schools and shit. Christ, you go to Huey P. Newton Elementary and shit? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's no Huey P. Newton in Portland. It might be an independent Islam school and shit, like the one I went to from ages 5 to 7, where we just, whoa, that, you got real quiet. Yeah, that, I feel vulnerable now. I had a security blanket with the heat on and shit, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so, fuck it, I'll go dark. I didn't want to go. No. Alright. She knows what joke I'm thinking. Okay, no, alright. So I watched a lot of porn. This is, you didn't know which kind of dark I was talking about, did you? You like, oh, he's gonna do the interracial porn thing. Different kind of dark. Yeah, I watched a lot of porn. I watched a lot of interracial porn, you know. Like I got a vision board. I always tense up doing that joke in Courtney's room because I don't know if she knows I'm joking or not. You know, you gotta have goals. You gotta have something to strive for. And I like interracial cuckolding. That's mine. And I like saying that because I like looking around and see who knows what I'm talking about. And Ramona over there knows what I'm talking about. Shorty from Scott Pilgrim over there. She knows it. She made a face when I said cuckolding. You know what I'm talking? Oh, don't. You made a face. You know what I'm talking about. Don't shy up now. All right. So for those who don't know, that's when like a bald and white dude, like a business graduate, like a Johns Hopkins grad type dude, like a banker type, his trophy wife, they go find like some big, shiny, like 6 foot, 6-pack having just got cut from the Canadian Football League ass black dude, like a big old, you know. And I never know if they're shiny when they pick them up the TGI Fridays, or if they apply the Terry Crews starter kit once they get them back to the Love Dungeon. Either way, dude's glisten. He's got the mid-high Timberland boots and a wave cap. He's got a mixtape on SoundCloud, but don't listen to it. It's fucking terrible. You just come up. I broke a mic stand earlier today, so I'm ending my set. Thank y'all.
One more time for Marcus Coleman! This mic stand is hard to work. I don't know why. He said, did y'all go to Jefferson? That was just special. I know that. I'm not from here, and I know they went to Grant. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went to Grant? There you go. Roosevelt? Jeff, you went to Jeff? She's like, I didn't go to school here. Okay, that's my kids go to David Douglas. That's pretty. I like that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. David Douglas is a good school. Both my boys are in David Douglas High School right now. They're very good school. I mean, Jeff, y'all always got the #1 basketball team in the PIL. You know what I'm saying? And the most traffic tickets and the most DUI. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all ain't the Trailblazers of the PIL and shit. Y'all ain't. Actually, Jeff, y'all actually had some great teams. My father-in-law coached a lot of those teams to championship. So I got a lot of respect for it. And David Douglas too. They teaching my kids right now. They do a good job too. They serve food, real food, in cafeterias and shit. Jeff, shit, you gotta build it yourself. They just give you mayonnaise and just put it on there and make your sandwich. Shut the fuck up. Shame. You talking about your raggedy ass school? I can't say. I went to a school. We had a dirt track. We ain't even have a real track around our fuckers. It was dirt.
They just got a track, so it don't matter.
Y'all did get a new field.